How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are running the 70th Dokkan Ultimate Clash. This is probably the shortest Dokkan Ultimate Clash we have gotten, because here in just about 2 to 3 days, it is going to reset. So I'm a little late on getting this start, so we're going to get this out here. Hopefully, if you guys haven't already finished this, you can finish it with us here or on stream. We'll be tackling the rest of the stages on stream as well. But we did want to get this video out for you guys. We are going to do another category challenge guide for this one. So as always, right, if you're interested in joining the category challenge with me, just make sure you note the categories that are in the description down below. And when you finish your completion, let us know what were like the main teams that you use in terms of categories. If you couldn't complete it with one of the categories that I threw out here, what categories did you complete it? We always like to do this for Ultimate Clash because one, 170 to 200% leaders are almost necessary now for the final bosses at this point. And two, it does get a little boring running the same types over and over again. So we try to mix it up a little. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop in with this 112 units that we got here. And we're going to start with the first of the challenges. So up first, we have the STR Yaijarobe. Again, it's always important to note what the characters can do in the battle info. So, I mean, not that it matters on this first one. So we are actually just going to go ahead and run Team Bardock for this one. So let's see, Team Bardock here. And then since I know most of you guys have probably picked up the Tech Bardock at this point, I think it's fair enough to run him. If you don't have him, right, just run one of the other free-to-play Bardocks, and then you can have him. But this way, we have at least a 200% lead here, and we can run what we need to run. So, stage 1, Team Bardock, that's what we're using. So, actually do this number here. Okay, we want to get the Rainbow Orbs with Bardock, and then we can send off him. The first stage isn't too terribly hard. I mean, obviously getting Super Slot 1 isn't ideal, but even the worst free-to-play team could probably still tank Yaijarobe's attacks. It's meant to be easy, which is why we usually just use like Team Bardock or Ginyu Squad for the first couple of stages. They are meant to be quite easy. So we went ahead, we got this. We get all that sweet chain, I want to say chain battle, all that sweet Ultimate Clash rewards. And the rewards have been slightly upped this time around too. I'm not sure about total currency and all, but the total amount of stones is upped to over 30. Usually Ultimate Clash gives you around 25. And I think this one is giving you around 30 to 32, so it's a little more. Alright, so up next, we've got the Ginyu Force for the next one. So we're going to run our AGL Ginyu. And then the rest of the Ginyu squad. So we're literally just using a summonable lead. Again, for Ginyu, if you don't have Ginyu, like with the Bardock, just use the free-to-play variant, and you'll be fine. Okay, so I might want to put him here. That is just terrible, terrible luck. Let's put Goldo here, because he can seal it. Wow, okay. Horrible on the on the orbs there. And again, slot 1 super. Jeez. Raccoon was still the best choice to put there, though. Now, there we go. We get the seal. So now we don't have to worry about a seal or a super attack on the next turn. So the trick with Ultimate Clash is knowing who can be sealed, who can be stunned, who can be attack lowered and defense lowered, and then take advantage of those things. Let's do that. There we go. He can't attack us, obviously. Well, he can't attack us, but he can't deal damage to us because he can't super us. And Ginyu here can actually kind of tank thanks to his passive. There we go. Alright, so done there. So first 2 stages down. Obviously we knew that was going to happen. These are easy stages. They aren't terribly difficult. So I think next we have who are the next? Yeah. So this is the new Clash, by the way. This 70 marks the the Ultimate Clash buff. So oh, there we go. That one gave us. Okay, so maybe we are getting extra. Looking at the amount of currency handed out, so that is a good thing. We're getting a little extra. I don't think it's enough to make up for all that we're missing, but I mean it's helpful. So up next we've got Nail. So he can't be stunned, but he can be sealed. Which we obviously can take advantage. So we're going to run Wicked Bloodline for this one. Alright, okay. And we are going to run Metal Cooler as our lead with the Int free-to-play Metal Cooler and then the Metal Cooler squad. So we should have more than enough here to take him down. So again, if you're interested, just let us know what teams you use to clear every stages, although I'm sure most of you are doing the same thing, conserving your better units and using these free play teams for this one. So let's go ahead and do that number. Yes, perfect. Alright, excellent. Do that, and then we'll send off the him. So hopefully this works out for us. There we go. Now, yeah, so this Ultimate Clash is buff. So if I'm not mistaken, Cooler now actually hits harder than he did before. Now, he can still be sealed, he can still be stunned. It just understand that you are dealing with a boss that hits harder. I believe he can do several supers actually now. I actually got to look that up. I know it's more than 2 though. He can do a lot of supers, which you obviously want to make sure that you watch out for. Alright, so put him here. Yeah. There we go. Worst case scenario, he supers us and we die, and then we revive. Although I don't think his super can... Well, I guess we're about to find out. I was gonna say, I don't know if his... Oh, well, his super can be nullified by Metal Cooler. Alright then. Okay, well, that takes care of that. Still not enough to get us the 18 key, though. Alright, but it is enough to take him down with the double super. So, there we go. First 3 stages down, like I said. Let us know in the comments down below what teams you used for the stages thus far. And we will keep going. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so up next we have the Tech Pan, right? So she can be sealed, but cannot be stunned. We're going to go ahead and take care of that by running, right, one of my favorite teams to run. We're going to be, not GT Heroes, GT Bosses. So we're going to run this GT Bosses setup. And look, if you don't have Omega, run one of the 2 GT Boss leads here. Like, for example, if you've got these guys, or you've got the Tech Sen, or you've got the Tech Super 17, you can run them. Just make sure you fill the team with Steelers, and you'll be golden. Okay, perfect. So this actually is a pretty good setup for us. There we go. Alright, we get the 18 key there. There we go. And we'll get their orbs. Perfect. Well, there goes the super. Okay, not too bad, though. These dudes should be on their way to an easy A here soon. Alright, so we do have support. We do have, oh, okay. We would straight up one-shot them. Yeah, so there you go. GT bosses against Pan. Maybe it was a bit overkill, but we did do the job, so that's all that matters. Several of the units we brought could seal, like the Int Cell, he can seal, so can a few others, so. Oh man, what is going on? Why are we loading so slow today? Alright, we got that fixed. So there we go. We get our stage clear, and we are on to the next stage. So now we have the boss against the Int Cabba. So, going back and checking the page here, right? Cannot be stunned, but he can be sealed. So, for this one, we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to run a special pose. Now, we are going to run the Topo because we did pull Topo, but if you did not pull Topo, then obviously you can run one of the androids as lead next to Gotenks, and it'll work out. But we are going to have them. We're going to have him. We're going to have all these guys right here. So this is our special pose team, and should be a little bit of fun here. All right, we did make sure. Okay, so if you're gonna run a team similar to what I got here, make sure you easy A the Fizz Rivian. I almost came in here and forgot to do that. So yeah, don't make that mistake. All right, so let's do that, and I am going to send off the. I am gonna send him off because I am pretty sure that Super Saiyan Gotenks could die, even at type advantage here. But he can't seal for us, which is the main reason he's here. Alright, good job, Topo. Okay, and Topo's going to eat the super. Nice, okay. Alright, so solid enough setup here, like I said. You know, the general rule before was to use mono teams, but obviously now with the bosses upping in difficulty, right, you do probably want to make sure you're doing a 170 lead or greater, hence why we did this. So wow, we have way too much support here. Okay, oh, but it can't seal us, right? Alright, let's just take it. She should be fine. Float off the Gotenks here. There we go. That is a shame that we're only going to get that out of him, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah, she's fine. Nice. So she could have been a lot better if we got better orb changing. There we go. Alright, and these guys should be able to seal once more, but not going to matter, right? Because they should take him down. There we go. And we didn't get the seal, but that's okay. Alright, so there you go. There is the Int Cabba down with the special pose team. So again, we are just kind of powering through this because we do want to get this through so we can be ready for Sunday when it resets again. I didn't really have time the rest of this week to do this any earlier, so that's why we're doing now. Alright, so up next we have Kid Gohan here, and we are going to run Terrifying Conquerors. This is kind of a standard team I run for this one because it's literally the only place where we can ever activate why am I drawing a blank on this? This is the only place where we can ever activate this guy's entrance animation. There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright, and then we have him. Alright, so can he be... He can't be stunned, but he can be sealed. Doesn't he seal? He does. No. Or is it on his passive? No. Okay, well, we are going to bring him, obviously. And then those two are for something else. And, yeah, alright. Or, let's just bring him. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that should work out for this team. And then, because I'm just going to set this up now. Just because I actually want to watch his entrance animation. So there we go. Let's hop in back here real quick. Alright, here we go. Doot, doot, doot. Doot. Okay, here we go. You know, I feel like we should have taken off that end Frieza.
Such strength. Is that brat a Saiyan? He is a real one.
Alright, and now we can go ahead and turn it back off. That's literally the only reason I did this, because it's one of the only places where we can ever activate that. Okay, so let's put these guys in front. They are actually probably that is where they're going to be best for us, so it's actually a pretty solid rotation, honestly, to start with. There we go. Oh, that's right, he has the countdown. Okay, so hopefully they get... Oh, no. They were our sealer. Okay, well, they don't take that much, but they were the sealer. We kind of needed that to go off. There we go. Okay, so we might be moving a little slow here, but that's okay. Okay, I'm not liking not getting extra super attacks, guys. Don't do this to me. Making this take longer than it needs to. It was a little tanky too, right? Because Turles had effective against all types here. Hey, stop that. Alright, so let's do that number. Grab that. Frieza has a scouter, I'm pretty sure, right? So I would assume that means he's not super attacking this turn. Okay, I lied. Jeez, what the heck, Cooler? You were type advantage. Come on, what's going on here? Okay, well, at least we can... Okay, it is out. Okay, we do get an extra super. Alright, we'll take that. So it is absolutely imperative that the salesman over here decides not to sell here. Like, if I've ever needed you not to sell anything, like, just get off the sales floor. Okay? Cooler. Why you gotta be the way you are? Okay, I'll take 2 extra supers. There we go, we get an extra super out of the end Frieza. But there are a crap ton of super attacks there. There we go, we get the triple. Okay, that's good for us. But... Okay, we can thank the normals. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's use the active here. Not quite enough to take him down, but it does take a pretty healthy chunk, which is good for us. We are supported by the other Turles, even though we aren't linking with him. There we go. Okay, don't dodge this attack, and at least give us the chance to seal. Pretty please. Nope. Alright, well then it's up to Turles to get some extra supers out then. Just one. Or not. Or not. Okay, this might be enough, maybe. There it is. Alrighty, excellent. Okay, so down goes Kid Gohan with the Turles team. And again, the main reason we're using this, the Terrifying Conqueror, is using Turles because it's the only place we can actually use the entrance animation. Alright, so up next we got Garlic Jr. And for this one, we are going to run a Heavenly Events team. Alright, now. It's Heavenly Events / Android Cell Saga, right? That is the setup here that we are running. So we do have... Yeah, Okay, so this is our setup here. And let's run it. So Piccolo is off lead here, but I wanted somebody who can stun, and aside from Goku, and there wasn't really another. With the specific category I wanted to run, there was no one else to run. Really? 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 You really just did that. He really just sealed. Okay, well, at least we got this Gohan in slot 1, and we dodged the normal, and of course we don't dodge the super. That would have made this way too easy, right? We're alive, at least. So he can be attack and defense lowered. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was stupid on my part. That's alright. We always have a backup team, so... Super attack slot 1, sealed our stunner. I mean, there was nothing we were going to do. We were going to lose that one no matter what. So, we'll run one of our backup teams. We got Dragon Ball Heroes here. Let's run the Super variant here. So, or actually, no, let's run the Extreme variant. So, let's run these guys. Dude. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and run this. Okay. That was a tad bit frustrating. Wanted to run that Android Cell Saga setup. It would have been fine if we had, like, at least a half-decent setup we could have started and him not seal our main attacking units. Especially because Rose needs to stack attack. There we go. Alright. And there's the Super. Okay, so this is just all around a great day for an Ultimate Clash. Alright, but at least we survive. Okay, maybe Broly will get a triple Super here and make up for it. Alright, nope. Nope. Okay, well, I'll take a seal. Oh. Alright, let's get you off here. Alright, let's grab that. Let's grab that. Alright, well. And Robello misses the dodge. Okay, so the game has literally decided that I'm not allowed to beat Garlic Jr. today. Alright, well, let's just run our other setup then. And watch us not get a single one of the setups we can use here either. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's do that. Like, Goku's the hilarious thing about that is Goku is the one that needs to build. More so than Vegeta. I mean, obviously, we could use it on Vegeta, but Goku needs it more. Alright, now hopefully, there we go. Okay, at least we get that, the stun, which can help us out. Okay, we get the triple super out of Vegeta. We'll take that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, let's grab that. Okay, now hopefully we can get Pan to, hopefully we can get Pan to get the stun off. There goes the super. That's right, Gohan's stun is on his passive, so it's only for one turn. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, at least Bardock can seal, so... And he's not going to take a hit, so we'll at least have that option. And we don't get the extra supers. Like, what is even going on against this fight right now? That's right, Bardock was sealed, so he can't seal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is unreal. Why is this boss giving me so much trouble? Alright, get the stun again, please. At the very least, do that for me. Alright, thank you. Like, what is even happening right now? Alright, we get 5 supers, so I believe he's now fully built up now. Although we don't have a Goku on rotation, so... And Bardock is sealed yet again. Alright, so let's do that number. Alright, and now, let's do that. Guess we'll take that. And not that it matters. Okay, now just don't. Please don't. There we go. Alright, so we did clear it with Dragon Ball Heroes. Maybe just don't waste any time and just go with them to be first. I feel like our Android Cell Saga setup would have been fine if he didn't seal Goku. Or maybe if we put Piccolo and risked the stun. I didn't want to do that because he was, you know... He's technically off lead. He was just supposed to be a third slot chance to stun. That's all that was. And for us to see where the super attacks were. But, you know, that didn't work out. Alright, so up next we have the evil Majin Buu. So he can be both sealed and stunned. So for the first one, we're going to run super class. No, not that. Okay, we're going to run... There we go. We're going to run Majin Buu Saga, but we're going to run the super class variant. So let's go ahead, let's grab him, there we go. Okay. No. There we go. That's what we want. Perfect. Alright, so let's jump on in. Yeah, the AGL Goku is actually for another team. I forgot that. Alright, so let's do that number. Let's grab that. And let's grab that. Perfect. I'm almost feeling like we probably should have stuck Gohan in front. Yes, I mean, that's the thing about Ultimate Clash. Sometimes you just, like, really get bad with the rotation setup. Like, this is probably, out of the whole team, right, this is the worst setup because every single one of our slot 1 units are on the next rotation. Yep, and there goes the super. They should be alright post-super. 220k, alright, that's not the worst. It could be much worse. Alright, give me a stun, bud. That's not a stun. It's not a stun. And he dodged the... Are you kidding me? I can't believe he dodged that. I cannot believe that just happened. Alright, so... As much as I want to put Goku in front... Yeah, we're not going to do that. Because he can seal for it. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, so turns out Goku decided to stun. We guess lost connection there, and the game just kept running. But here we are, we're back. So Goku decided to stun, and we did get through that. And hey, look what we got. Alrighty, so this can be fun. The only... Alright, so let's see. Let's grab that. Let's get that. Grab that. And then let's take that. Okay, so, I mean, I'd be surprised if he survives this turn, but, I mean, we'll work through it. Goku should be able to stun for us, so even if he does survive, he will be stunned on the next turn, but Goku and Vegeta plus Goku, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going down here. There you go, 7.9. Love it. Alright, we get an extra super. No stun, but we do get the kill. So there we go. Alright, so Majin Buu Saga down, super class variant against the evil Buu. So you know what that means. Against the good Buu, we're going to go ahead and run Majin Buu Saga versus the extreme variant. So again, if you don't have Int Buu, alright, you can easily set up a very, very similar team running these guys here and several others. So power absorption, Majin power. What is these guys? They're not on either. I just realized that. Okay. But they do. Yep, 150. All right, so that should be more than enough. All right, let's throw that on there. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's hop on in. I could have brought Kid Buu here, right, for the other Majin Buu Saga lead, but I felt like that was a terrible idea. Alrighty, so actually gonna toss him in front here. Let's grab that just so we can get like as much buff as we can with him, and then we'll send off the Fizz Kid Buu. So honestly, this shit. Well, hey, all right. What a way to start. Super attack slot 1. We have been like just really unlucky with these start. Like with these start of turn super attacks, we have just been extremely unlucky here. More so than any other clash we've ever done. There we go. Alright, and like the evil variant, he can be both sealed and stunned. But, I mean, with this team, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Anything we take via hit, we're just going to heal right back up. Beautiful. Alright, and actually, you know what? We probably should do this number. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so let's grab that with Buu in front here. Do that number, and then, yes, perfect. Okay, seriously, what is going on here? I kind of wish that it just killed us, because now we have a huge risk. There's one. There's the, okay, so we do get a double super here. I have never had myself get this much. Wow. Seriously. Almost every fight we've gotten super slot 1 nearly every turn. Alright, here we go. We get another super with Buu. Really need him to not miss any dodges here. Perfect. Alright, well the nice thing is these guys will kind of debuff him a bit for us, so that'll be helpful. There's one, so we do get the seal. And we get the 12 key. Ah, but he dodges, okay. Excellent. Alright, so now our Tech Boo is going to transform. Alright, let's grab that. Grab that. And perfect. Alright, so solid rotation. Okay, finally, no super attack slot one. I was going to be worried. We didn't have Kid Boost support this turn. There we go. Why couldn't we have done that last turn? That would have made our lives so much better. There we go. I think he can seal too. Not that it matters. Oh, Sun and Seal. And we get the double super. Nice. Alright, so, I mean, there's a chance Boo-Tanks here just finishes this. Oh, wow, he actually didn't. Okay. Alright, well, let's grab that. Let's grab that. And then let's take that. Perfect. Alright, he is sealed once more, so it really doesn't matter who attacks what. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do the final stage now. So again, we've had all of our stages so far, right? If any of the stages you weren't able to complete, like me, with a specific category, switch it up and just let us know what category you use, right? Like for Garlic Jr., for example, the initial, right, if we check our progress here, right? For Garlic Jr., initially we want to do Android Cell Saga, but it was a misplay on my part, and it happens, right? So, I mean, just if you want to do that again, right, run Android Cell Saga. Don't be silly like me and put an off-lead Piccolo. It was just so I could have a scouter, but it ended up really giving us a bad rotation that we couldn't work with and costed us the fight. So, yeah. And with all the others, I will put the categories in the description down below for each of them in case you're curious. So this is the final boss. He is STR. He can evade enemies' attack. He can reduce damage. He can recover HP. So, however, he can be attack and defense lowered. He can be sealed. He can be stunned. So we're going to do our best to try to take advantage of that. But first, we're going to be running a Movie Heroes team. So we have two variants of this. We're going to run the general Movie Heroes team setup right here. This is going to be one setup we're going to run. Ideally, this team should be able to handle it, but we're going to see here. All right, we have several stunners. We have several sealers. We have several units that should, in theory, be able to handle this. So, actually, let's do this number. Let's grab that. Yeah, actually, we're probably fine. Let's leave him on. Yeah, so the thing about this cooler, he can dodge, right? That dodge is, it's only 15%, but I've heard people like just procking it non-stop, right? So he can dodge. If he dodges, you could be potentially in a lot of trouble, right? Because he could avoid the seal there from like God Goku or something. But look, again, he's a movie boss. If you're not using God Goku against this boss, I don't know what to tell you. The other thing you have to be careful of is if you can't seal him turn one, you have to deal with his additional super attacks. And every super he does increases his attack, right? Making him that much more deadly. And he can deal multiple super attacks within a turn. Alright, so let's do this. There we go. That's the, yeah, we need to get that 18 key. Perfect. Okay. Oh, wow, really? Hopefully we get an additional super then. Alright, so these guys can attack lower as well, so that'll be helpful, right? As long as we can keep that seal up. That's all we gotta do. There we go. Get some attack and defense lower. And Goku actually, right, Super Saiyan 3 Goku there, does have a chance to stun. So there's also possible we can save our next rotation entirely if he procs the stun. And he does, so we're actually pretty safe this turn. Alright, so now we can rotate off. We can rotate off Super Saiyan 3 Goku, get him over there with the other. Oh, wait, can they? No, they can't link. Never mind. I just realized that. Okay, so now we guarantee have what we need. Because now he's both sealed and stunned. Actually, I kind of didn't want him to be stunned, though, now. Alright, let's do that. We'll just keep things rolling, so this team moves a little slow, but it does what it needs to do, and that is keep Cooler locked down. This is the easiest way to beat this fight. It is the most... I mean, obviously, you could probably just throw Beast Gohan team and Rocket, but, I mean, even then, right, you can get caught off guard. But there's enough workaround on this team that should something fail, we have chances to seal, we have chances to stun, right? So, like, Goku didn't stun here, but Piccolo is going to go ahead and seal, so at the very least, next turn, we only have to deal with normal attacks. Alright, so let's do this number. That. And boom. Okay. So actually, Dragon Fist Goku is not going to be able to use his Dragon Fist at all because we are keeping him sealed. I just realized that. Okay, so he finally decided to dodge us. But again, you see what I'm talking about. It's only a 15% chance, though. I mean, for the most part, you'll probably be okay. Unless you're someone like me, or a few people I know that have just consistently missed it. Okay. Have we still not gotten their stuff yet? There we go. Alright, and I would stand by him, but since they're sealed, there's probably no point. Alright, at this point, I know we've gotten enough, and now there's enough super attacks there, so if we don't kill him by next turn, then at the very least, there we go. Okay, yeah, we know for sure we're getting the costume change, or morale boost is what it's called on these guys. Alright, so we did get the stun here. Nice. Ah, would have been nice to have that extra super. Alright, let's grab that. Take that, and we'll send off Piccolo. I think if AGL Super Saiyan 3 gets the triple super here, that might do the trick to finish the fight here. Maybe, we'll see. There's one. There's two. Okay. Alright, well, good news. We have the morale boost.
Guess we've got no choice but to try. Curses. I can't feel my legs. Vegeta, you can still fight? What kind of question is that? Damn you!
Alrighty, so there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's chuck them in front here. Alright, and let's just keep rolling here. There we go. Alright, we get the stun. Alright, well, let's just keep doing it, I guess. Okay, so next turn, if we don't kill him here, next turn we will definitely run the... We'll hit the 18 key on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I feel like we've stalled out enough. So if we don't kill him here, then we'll just go ahead and do that. Nice. How this dude is still managing to be alive is beyond me, but let's do this number. How? I don't understand. Alright, let's do it. Let's wrap it up with the Dragon Fist. You know what? I'll take that. And it's the Dokkan attack too, so we get to do a little extra. Go. Oh, wow. How did we miss that one? That one too? What? I swear I tapped it. Alright, so... You know what? This will be worth the wait. This was worth the wait. Love it. That was worth the wait. Getting that 45 million almost. Worth the wait. There you go. So, long way to get there, but this is the 70th Dokkan Ultimate Clash, running our category teams just to mix things up. I know last time I kind of just threw together a bunch of teams to just show you how to clear the new boss, right? But now that they've buffed him a tad, we can see, right, the teams that we ran. And my real focus here was like putting together some decent categories that could easily take these down. The only exception here was Garlic Jr., and that was just from my silliness and then really bad starting rotations with the Heroes team. So, I mean, just kind of is what it is, but I mean, we can make it work. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what categories or teams did you use to clear the various stages of this clash. And stay tuned, because guess what? In 3 days, we got another new clash coming. So, guys, if nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.